Hey, what's up everyone? This is Tulsiram from Code On. In today's video, I'll tell you the 5 mistakes which I have did as an engineering student that I don't want you to do. So let's get started. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Tulsiram. I've been working as a software engineer for over an year in this company called Tata Consultancy Services. You can check my LinkedIn profile, link is in the bio. Well, the first mistake that everyone does is thinking that not every subject is important when it comes to engineering. Well, this is wrong because all the subjects that you were taught during engineering are important. Each and every subject carries a certain amount of information that you need to learn. Like the first subject you will learn is design and analysis of algorithm, MFCS, mathematical foundation of computer science. After learning these subjects, you will understand how computer actually works internally, understand gates, understand logic, how 1 and zeros works, so that you could actually build a better program from the ground level up. And even the DBMS, database management systems, and all of these subjects are very important because whenever you get a job, the first position that you get after getting a job in an IT field is either an associate or an assistant. You directly don't get a job in programming. You have to work as an assistant or associate for around 6 months to over a year to get promoted to other higher levels. Next, the second mistake that everyone does is not to learn from textbooks. Everyone still keep on following this book called Spectrum. Even students from 10th, intermediate, and also from bachelor's, BSc, BCom, they follow this book called Spectrum, which is not very good actually. 1 week before exams, I would start reading the textbook from starting to the end. I mean all the subjects, so that I can get understanding what is actually the subject about and all the information, so that I could write in the exams on my own. When it comes to engineering exams, they always consider your own answers. You don't have to copy and paste it, and whatever is written on the Spectrum is just copy and pasted from the textbook itself. Well, the third mistake that everyone does is not to take internship if it is not an IT field. Well, this is wrong because when it comes to internship, it just adds an extra weightage in your resume. So it doesn't matter if you are doing an internship in an IT field or in a non-IT field, like you are a computer operator in one of the medical stores or in one of a small firm. It doesn't matter if it is paid or not paid. An internship is where you learn an experience of how the real world is. So that is important. So always take an internship. Like you should at least do 1 to 2 internships in your engineering career to get a good job, because that adds a very good weightage to your resume and you will be ahead of so many other people who will be applying for the same job position. The fourth mistake that everyone does is not to spend time in library. Engineering libraries are filled with textbooks, great materials that you could learn and you could build a very good knowledge base of your own. But not spending time in your library and using it for something else is a waste of very good opportunity. So if you have the scheme called textbook scheme, where you spend a certain amount of money to get textbooks for all of your semesters without spending extra money, if that kind of option is there, then we should get that, so that I don't have to buy new textbooks. I could have loaned those textbooks in that scheme itself, and I would also get 2 extra textbooks with the help of a library card. So if you have this kind of option in your engineering, which you will have, take that option, because it will help you in times of exams when you want to learn something from the textbook and you are not able to get one. You cannot also buy one. So during that time it will be very helpful to recap whatever you have learned and also to find something that you have been wanted to search for the exam. And the last mistake that everyone does is not to make friends from your seniors and juniors. Well, this is a mistake that most of people does, because they keep on insisting not to be talking to your seniors or juniors because they are different from you. That is actually pretty wrong. So making friends from your seniors and juniors have a very good advantage when it comes to engineering. So when you are applying for the job, which is on campus interview. During this time, none of your friends will have the experience of what will happen inside an interview. During that time, a senior could definitely help you to get that extra information which you need on what is happening inside the interview cabin and what kind of things that you need to be careful, and a lot of other important details that your friend cannot tell you, but a senior can definitely tell you. Or if you do certain events, juniors are the best people or the category of people that you could contact to in terms of spreading knowledge and information. It also helps you to build a bond between different category of people, because when you will be working in an IT field, you don't just work with the same age group of people, you work with different age groups. Some people are working at an age of like 42 32 years, and you will be around like 21 years. You will also be working with the people of age around 18 to 19 years. So changing that mentality from the start will be helpful to get a step ahead in your career. So that's about it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is a part 1 of the video. I'll be making a part 2 if I hit 100 likes for this video. Please comment on what kind of topics you want, and I will provide the links for all in the description. And see you guys in the next one.